You carry a wound, not the kind that bleeds, the kind that whispers. In the quiet of your mind, it speaks of betrayal, of dreams shattered, of a world that turned its back. You're not broken, you're forged. That pain you feel, it's not your enemy, it's the chisel carving your soul. Every Sigma male knows this wound, the one that sets you apart, the one that makes you question if you were born for a different world. You weren't made to fit in. You were made to stand out, alone. Your pain is not a curse. It's the map to your purpose. And this is where your journey begins. Solitude found you, not because you sought it, but because the world pushed you there. Friends faded, promises broke, and in the silence, you found something else. Yourself. Not the version they wanted, not the mask you wore. The raw, unfiltered truth of who you are. A man who thinks too deeply, feels too fiercely, sees what others ignore. They call it loneliness. You call it clarity. In the quiet, you hear what the noise drowns out. The questions no one else asks. The answers no one else seeks. Solitude didn't break you. It built you. And in its embrace, you learned to trust the only voice that matters. Yours. They see your silence and call it weakness. They hear your restraint and label it indifference. They don't know. They can't know. Your silence is a fortress, a sanctuary where battles are fought, not with fists, not with words, but with thoughts that cut deeper than any blade. You don't speak because you don't need to. You don't perform because you don't owe them. The world wants noise. You give it truth. They'll never understand the weight of your quiet, the strength it takes to hold back the storm inside. Let them misunderstand. Your silence is your power. Pain doesn't shout. It whispers, and you've learned to listen. Every scar tells a story. Every wound, a lesson. The betrayal that cut you, it taught you trust is earned. The failure that crushed you, it showed you what you're made of. Pain is not your enemy, it's your mentor. It strips away the lies, the illusions, the masks you thought you needed. In its fire, you find what's real, your strength, your will, your purpose. The Sigma male doesn't run from pain. He sits with it, learns from it, and rises stronger. The world offers you a script. Climb the ladder, chase the title, collect the applause. But you see through it. It's a game, a hollow one, built on compromises you'll never make. You don't want their rewards. You want meaning. They'll call you stubborn, arrogant, foolish. Let them. You're not here to win their game. You're here to build your own. Every step you take away from their noise is a step toward your truth. You don't need their validation. You need your purpose. Mastery isn't loud. It's not a trophy, not a title. It's the quiet discipline of becoming. Every choice you make, every temptation you resist, every fear you face. That's the alchemy, turning pain into power, doubt into resolve, chaos into clarity. The Sigma male doesn't seek perfection. He seeks progress. One thought, one action, one day at a time. You're not building a life for others to admire. You're building a soul no one can break. 43:15, embracing the shadow within. There's a shadow inside you. The part you hide, the anger, the fear, the doubt. You've tried to bury it, to silence it, but it's still there, and it's not your enemy. The shadow is part of you, the raw, untamed truth. Embrace it, not to destroy, but to understand. The Sigma male doesn't fear his darkness. He learns from it. He channels it into focus, into drive, into purpose. Your shadow isn't a flaw. It's the fuel for your fire. Purpose isn't given. It's taken, carved from the stone of your struggles. You don't find it in the applause of others. You find it in the quiet of your defiance. Defiance of their expectations. Defiance of their limits. Defiance of the voice that says you're not enough. Every step you take is a rebellion, not against the world, but for yourself. Your purpose is your own. No one can define it. No one can take it. The path is lonely. You've felt it. The weight of being different. The ache of being unseen. Friends drift away. Crowds pass you by. And sometimes you wonder if it's worth it. It is. The cost of walking alone is the price of your freedom, the price of your truth. You don't need their approval. You need your own. The Sigma male pays this price not because he has to, but because he chooses to. Your scars are not shame. They're proof. Proof you've fought. Proof you've survived. Each one tells a story of battles no one saw, of nights you faced alone, of moments you refused to break. The world sees your scars and calls them flaws. You see them and know your strength. The Sigma male wears his scars not as burdens, but as badges of a life lived on his terms. Why do you keep going? When the world turns away, when the odds stack against you, what keeps you moving? Your why. It's not money, not fame, not approval. It's something deeper, something sacred. The fire inside you. The need to prove not to them, but to yourself, that you are enough, that your pain was not in vain, that your purpose is real. Your power is a paradox. You don't shout, yet you're heard. You don't chase, yet you achieve. You don't conform, yet you stand out. The Sigma male thrives in this contradiction. His strength is quiet, his influence subtle, his impact undeniable. You don't need to be loud to be powerful. You just need to be true. The world will test you. It will push. It will pull. It will try to break you. But you've built something they can't touch. An inner fortress. A sanctuary of will. Every disciplined thought. Every controlled emotion. Every deliberate action. That's the stone of your foundation. No storm can topple what you've built within. Your fortress is your freedom. This is your rebellion, not with fists, not with noise, but with choices. You rebel by living on your terms, by valuing truth over comfort, by choosing purpose over applause. The Sigma male's rebellion is sacred. It's not against the world, it's for his soul. Every step you take is a quiet revolution, a declaration that you are enough. You're not the man you used to be. The pain changed you. The solitude shaped you. The struggle refined you. You've become something more. Not louder, not richer, but stronger, wiser, whole. The Sigma male doesn't seek to be seen. He seeks to be true. And in that truth, he finds his power. You are the man your pain created, and he is unstoppable. This is your awakening, not to a new life, but to the one you were always meant to live. Your pain was not the end. It was the beginning. The spark that lit your purpose, the fire that forged your soul. You are not alone because you are weak. You are alone because you are whole. The Sigma male rises not to conquer the world, but to conquer himself. And in that victory, he finds peace, purpose, power. This is your path. Walk it.